Hey everybody. First of all, this is on my new camera here, and so it's pretty good here. New HD things here. Getting ready to tuck my things down. To de-decorate the tree like this here, and yeah. New Year, and already my PS3 is now things here. Gosh, 2012 has been an awesome year thus far. See, look at that. Yep, my PS3 thing is acting up already, this one. What am I going to do? Stupid piece of crap system. I heard that, and yes, the PlayStation Vita, the sales is not helping much from the thing in Japan right now. Last week, 40,000 units, and I'm hearing that, people are having technical difficulties with the systems. Yep, I can actually zoom in while I'm recording, something I can't do here. Yeah, this thing nags me a lot now. Stupid things here. Sony. I think what happens is the memory card is probably too expensive, or maybe it's the fact that you know, good. Well, it's a little snag about my new camera, because this thing records in MP4 format, which is a little problem because the software I use incompatible. I wonder if that's I heard these people say, "Oh, you got to pay extra to edit MP4 files." Come on. I'm done with proprietary and the stuff to rip you off here. And the online passes on the PlayStation Vita, the digital version downloads of the games does not come with an online pass. So I wonder why. I'm just wondering why the fact that they're calling us to fight used game sales. Well, oh, you have to pay online. You have to pay online for. And you have to play, and you have to buy it separately when you're playing online there. Man, what am I gonna do? People having firmware bugs. People have reports of Vitas bricking on them. Come on. And with all the problems that PlayStation 3's been having here, we're gonna have to speak up. And the other thing about the twist of the L light of death is that we're finding out that it's actually illegal to use lead solder in the United States. And now I understand about the concept of lead paint and lead toys and leaded gasoline, but we don't. But but here's the things. We have mercury. We have compact fluorescent bulbs. Should they be banned if you want to ban lead solder here? Because mercury is more poisoning than lead, and mercury's more of an environmental hazard than lead, and there's just not things. I mean, I tell you what. I tell you, when you're talking about leads, and here's the things. Here's the reason that lead solder should be legalized. Well, for one thing, in electronics and stuff, are you going to expect your kid to open up a machine and licking the circuits or licking the components inside? No. You wouldn't expect, and for one thing, these PS3s and the Xbox 360s, I mean, are you going to expect your kid to open it up and just lick it like this here? I mean, the internal components and stuff. I mean, look, people should recycle electronics as well. It's the same thing as electronics here. I mean, I do believe that leaded metal can be used again and again and again in the things, in the stores, to produce new soldering material. And, so why can't we do that? And also, Sony, you're gonna have to start using silver-based paste here. If a tube costs $5 or $10 per tube, and it does like 5 or 6 systems, you're only putting about, you're only making a system maybe $1 or $2 more expensive per console. So you're not really increasing the price in a way. You see, I still somewhat fault Sony, because you said, hey, look, if you're using, hey, look, the lead-free solder is causing a high failure rate in these machines. But then again, you say, well, or whatever it is here. But yeah, I think it's time to tell Congress, we need to put an amendment. Hey, allow them to use lead solder, because lead-free solder is what's causing your machines to break. That, coupled with the fact that the ceramic paste, and ceramic paste they dry up real quickly. They're not very good at capturing the heat. Therefore, silver-based paste based paste also does more well at transferring the heat to the heat sinks, and therefore you're running the systems like cooler. And that's what I have to say. And the Vita right now is not doing well, and I think the reason why Vita's not doing well, I think the memory cards are overpriced. They're severely overpriced. Hey, look, it's proprietary, but it's the same, similar components in there, like just flash memory. And of course, bit by bit, it's more expensive than a hard drive. That includes SD cards, Memory Stick Pro Duals, which is another so-called proprietary Sony's format here. But really, I think the tier should be a 16 gigabyte card should cost about $20 the most. 32 gigabytes about $30 or $40, or 50 at the most. There could be 64 gigabyte things for $75, but $120 price tag. I expect maybe a 125 gigabyte card, not a 32 gigabyte card. And thirdly, well, that's what I have to say. I hope that Sony, whatever, fixes the problem which is reaching the United States, because quite frankly, I mean, hey, look, you buy a TV, you expect the TV to last for at least 10 years. My Super Nintendo down here, whatever thing is, that Super Nintendo here, this thing still works. My 8-bit NES Slim, which is actually the Nintendo 2. Yeah, sorry for the cords, I have to clean this place up, but Super Nintendo still works. My Xbox 360 is broken. My Wii still works. Yeah, I still have my fling right around the... But really, if I buy a PS4, I expect it to last. And I expect the failure rate still is. I mean, hey, we've got internet access, and thank goodness we have internet access. We have, and that goes for people here. But yeah, this is me. PS3 is acting up again. I hope the Vita gets their problem solved, like, you know, before the thing is. Oh man, everything's going there. Battery's low. Well, this is me, JD, signing off. Hopefully I will get the, hopefully I can find a way I can be able to edit the HDs, but I think they're really good videos so far. What a great start to the new year.